Alright, welcome back everyone. I think this is either video 6 or 7 in this series where we're making the Royal Game of board games. It's a really fun game to learn and play. It doesn't take a long time to learn it. The rules are pretty simple. Anybody can learn this game, kids, anybody. It's really fun. There's a little bit of a balance of luck and skill, or luck and strategy rather. So it's a great game, like to play with the kids at Christmas or anything like that. Making these could be awesome Christmas gifts. And so it's a unique gift, right? A lot of people don't even know this game, but it's the oldest game known to humankind. So it's a pretty cool thing to learn and to play. But in this video, we're going to be making some sort of box or something to contain all the board and the pieces. I'm thinking about having the board itself be like a sliding top for the box. But I don't have any exact plans in my head quite yet. But I do have this fence-picket, which is the same type as this one. It's some kind of thicker board. Not sure exactly what kind of wood it is. Can't find the information on that. It doesn't say it there at the store. It doesn't say. It just says it's treated. It doesn't look like pressure treated pine, right? Because that's usually like kind of greenish, and they're thicker and wider than the other fence posts. But anyway, I've got some scraps of some pine and some cedar fence post already sitting over at the table saw. We will be using the table saw for this project, and a few other hand saws and everything else. I'm just going to go ahead and mark right here and cut, and we'll have a piece the same size as this, and that'll be the bottom of our box. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Next time you'll see me, I'll be over at the table saw trying to figure out the next piece of the puzzle. All right, we got our bottom piece cut, same size as our top piece. We got this long strip. It's about 1 3/4 inches wide. We're gonna rip probably about a 1/2 inch, and that'll be like an inside ledge and top guide rail or whatever. I'll show you what I mean when we get there. And I found 2 pieces that I'm gonna rip down to about 3.5 inches wide, and then we'll get a couple long sides and one side for the back piece here. Those would be like our outside edges. So first I'm gonna set my fence to 3.5 inches, get these ripped down, and then get them cut to the same length. Get 2 pieces cut to the same length as the boards, and 1 piece the same length as the back of the board. So jump back in with you when I got that done. Alright, got our 3 outside edges cut. So then we're gonna have another piece about inch or so tall, 4 sides inside this box and closing off the front side. And then the upper edge piece will be attached on all 3 of these. If they're game boards, you'll be able to slide into that little gap and close the box. So I've got this piece, which is perfect for making both that bottom and top. I've just gotta rip it down. So I've got that set to a little over a 1/2 inch there. I'm gonna rip this piece and then measure and cut our 4 inside pieces and our 3 top pieces. So anyway, all our pieces cut. The idea here is that these pieces will be up. We'll attach them up there, and it should make a big enough gap to just tightly squeeze in. We should be able to fill all these pieces in here. Board itself should go in between these. not going to fit if they're stacked. Alright, the idea is that all these pieces would be attached except for the board itself, including these. These would be attached to the sides. Should just slide the board out. I can't do it right now because it's not all attached. But should be able to slide that board out. It should be tight enough to stay, but loose enough that you can get it in and out pretty well. So come back, and then I'll probably like just maybe I'll drill a single hole right here and put like some kind of stopper or something. I haven't figured that out exactly. But I mean, theoretically, it should be tight enough that it's not going to slide open on its own if you just got it sitting up on a shelf or something. So I'm gonna glue and then brad nail all these side pieces together, and then I'll come back and show you the finished product, see how it works. All right, that's it. So board slides in and out pretty comfortably. All the pieces fit inside. I didn't get everything perfectly lined up. Edge hanging out there a little bit of gap there. I'm not worried about it. I'm pretty satisfied with this build. I like what I've done here. All of the parts here are fence posts of some sort or another. It's a mix of different fence posts, scraps. So fun, cheap, easy build anybody could do. I hope you liked it. If you did, leave a like. Follow along for more. Next we'll be going back to that one that we made out of a 2x4 and try to come up with a way to make it into a box or something. So come back and check that out next.